Hi, I'm Jen Newton, registered dietitian from the Sky Lakes Wellness Center. Today we are going to be exploring making hummus using garlic scapes. So what are garlic scapes, you ask? This is the stem and seed pod that comes up from garlic. We cut this off before it fully develops so that we can really encourage growth of the garlic that we're actually trying to grow. Garlic scapes are edible. They have tons of garlic flavor and can be used in place of garlic in most recipes. So you can grill these by themselves and eat them. You can make hummus, which is what we're doing today. You can make pesto with them. You can also just chop them up and add them to your salad. These things keep for a little while. So if you're harvesting them off of your garlic, you can keep these in your refrigerator just in a plastic bag for a couple of weeks, or you can put them in the freezer in an airtight container and they'll last for a while. Again, we are going to be doing hummus with our garlic scapes, so let's get started. We have our ingredients all prepped and we're ready to go. So I took my can of garbanzo beans, we chose a low sodium version, and drained them and rinsed them in clean water. And so I'm going to add them into our food processor. For our scapes, I took the very top part of the plant off. This tends to be a little bit more fibrous. You can by all means eat it, use it. I choose not to in our hummus. So I've taken that off and then diced it. We're looking for about around a third, a little bit less, of a cup of the garlic scapes, of the diced or chopped garlic scapes would be more like it. All right, then we are going to add a third of a cup of olive oil. And then we're going to add the juice of a lemon. And you can juice this just by using the back of a spoon. I'm fortunate to have a juicer here that I'm going to be utilizing. Helps me kind of keep the seeds out of it. This is a pretty large lemon, so probably what I'm going to do with this is just use half of it, and then I'm going to taste it and just see where we're at with it and determine if I want to use the other half of it as well. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, about a half of a teaspoon of salt with this. All right, so we have all of our ingredients in. So we're going to put the top on and just blend it until it is smooth. At this point, if you wanted to add some different herbs and spices in obviously you can do that. I'm going for just a pretty straight standard hummus. See, it's coming together nicely. You may need to scrape the sides down. What we're going to do, just to make sure we get everything incorporated in there. Oh, it smells so good. Smell of garlic coming from those scapes. Can't go wrong with that. Once we're satisfied with the consistency, all right, so it looks pretty smooth at this point. Again, you can continue to blend it a little bit longer if you desire. We're going to get this ready to plate up and show you how wonderful that this will look. So I added some ground cumin to the hummus before we took it out of the food processor because I just really like the flavor that adds to it. But here's our final product. Now, garlic scapes, if you're not growing garlic this year, you can find them at the farmer's market, usually this time of year, so it's happening on Saturdays here in town. They're also currently available on the Klamath Farmers online market, that's kfarm.org, so check them out as well. Please follow us on Facebook for this and more recipes.